Hello, dear friends. Welcome once again to our healing space of meditation and prayer as we gather on this Monday. You've made it to 2 weeks. Congratulations as you begin to move more fully into this practice. I hope you find the deep space and your connection to God and yourself during our time. I congratulate you on this move. Before we enter into our text for today, we're still in our Luke 11, where Jesus teaches the Lord's Prayer to his disciples. Before we move into that, let us center ourselves as we move into that familiar text in this holy space of our garden. I hope you have a space like this to meditate in today. Let us focus on our breath. Jesus was praying in a certain place, and after he had finished, one of his disciples said to him, "Lord, teach us to pray as John the Baptizer taught his disciples." So Jesus said to them, "When you pray, say, 'Father, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come. Give us each day our daily bread, and forgive us our sins. For we ourselves forgive everyone indebted to us, and do not bring us to the time of trial.'" So our focus today, friends, is on Jesus' petition to pray, for us to pray, "Your kingdom come." Jesus prays directly to the Father, asking for God's kingdom to come. If you're like me, when you think of that kingdom language, then you think about crowns and palaces, maybe maidens and knights, all of that sort of medieval language. But it really messes up what Jesus is really promising here, what he really means when he says, "Your kingdom come." It has nothing to do with those things about knights and swords. The real promise that God is making here is that God's reign, that God's familial protection is not just in one location. It is not a top-down direction as a king to the servants. It is more protective. It is not in one location, but everywhere, especially in places where sharing occurs, in places where trust is extended and sacrifices are being made, where love exists, and feeding and welcome, where community occurs. That is God's kingdom closest to us. You see, that's the real promise that Jesus says when he asks us to pray for God's kingdom to come. That when we do those things, that God is mostly near to us, and we participate in that kingdom, that familial experience. And God's presence is made manifest in those times, felt in deeper ways. even in times when we have to isolate ourselves for the safety of ourselves and our family and others. God is manifest in us right now. As we listen to the birds singing around us, an occasional lawnmower or car, people are at work caring for their lives. We care for our lives too, when we take time to sit and breathe, to get to know ourselves, and to listen to our God. So as we close today, we're going to enter again into our meditative breathing, but I want to leave you with this question. As you listen to God speak, ask, how are you being made aware of God's presence with you now? Let us now focus again on our breathing. May God bless you and keep you. May God's face shine on you with grace and mercy. May God look upon you with favor and give you peace. Amen.